everyone, and welcome back to G.I. June on Jesse Heck Creative. Today we're going over movie Storm Shadow 17 and movie Akiko 18 from the G.I. Joe Classified series. Let's get to it. So here's movie Storm Shadow. It's horrible. This is just a terrible figure. He is just this cream color, worse than the other figure, the other Storm Shadow. Yeah, this is just awful. He reuses the boots from the other Storm Shadow. It looks terrible. Just horrible. It's one single color except for a little bit of silver here, silver there, a little bit of silver here and here. And here. It's just really bad. It's an awful, awful figure with just no redeeming qualities about it. It doesn't even, I don't get it. This is just the worst. Hasbro should be ashamed of themselves doing this. This is just really bad. There's no, life to the sculpt. It's just a big hunk of cream colored plastic. It's almost like you could eat it. It's like made of white chocolate. I'm kind of worried it actually might be. I don't know. Maybe it'll melt under these lights and save me the trouble reviewing it. But I digress. Let's go with the head sculpt. Yeah, the eyes are just okay on this guy. They're not really like the best or, the worst. They're just sort of there. Yeah, I don't get this at all, how this guy, works. Getting the lights a little bit closer. You see the eyes don't really even match either. It's just frustrating and annoying to me how this doesn't really... I don't get it. They had the opportunity to match the eyes and they didn't. So, yeah, the Andrew Koji head sculpt looks good. Even this. The eyes are blue on the figure, but on the head sculpt, they're brown. I don't get it. It's just awful. What an awful figure. What bad planning. Are you kidding me? It's just terrible. This head sculpt is actually really good, though. I liked Andrew Koji's portrayal of Storm Shadow. Tommy, his name. It's kind of funny and weird and humanizes him a little bit more than I would have. I'd rather just be code names instead. But yeah, I don't know. It's a really nice head sculpt, really great hair, really good facial likeness. There's a scar over here too. That's really good. So bravo to that. Great head sculpt. Terrible figure. It's a shame that we have to get this really nice head sculpt with this trash figure. But yeah, just the paint and sculpt is just horrible. It's all rehashed, reused stuff. The swords are reused and everything. This is reused. A lot of it's reused, and it's just awful. It looks like he's wearing pajamas or something. Yeah, I'm just appalled by this guy. So the accessories, we got this head over here. Actually, showing off how it fits. It fits pretty well on the figure, I would think. Not having put it on there, it's fine. That works out well. It looks a little bit better, redeems it. The head sculpt kind of redeems the figure a tiny bit, even though it's a little bit of sort of like lollipop syndrome kind of, but I fixed it, so it's fine. Very tight in that ball joint, super tight. Goes down pretty nice and far, up a little bit. Take this thing off, put the other one on, see how that fares. Fits on better. Down, up. It was designed for it. So back around. This head was not designed for this body. Again. How did this figure make it out of the production line? I do not get it at all. It goes up, around. Butterfly joint actually works out pretty okay. Swivel at the top. It's well hidden, I'll give him that. Really nice arm joint. What? I don't get it. The articulation's pretty good in this guy. Up and down, trigger hands for swords, I'm not sure. Trigger fingers, I don't know why. This doesn't make any sense to me. Swivels all the way around and goes down and back. And swivels at the hips and ball joint right there. That's really nice. Pretty good. This floats a little bit. You can go down with the legs and then all the way out. It's a little bit sort of the detents are kind of bad, but you get a nice split right there. Goes up this far, swivels all the way around, all the way back over here. Looks very nice. And no swivel here because Storm Shadow. Swivel right here and then down and up with ankle pivot and hinge and peg holes at the bottom of the feet. This is a trash figure and just worthless. You only get 2 swords with him. They're the same exact sword. The hilt and everything is the same. And it just, I don't get it. I think it's the same sword as Snake Eyes, maybe. I'm not sure. But yeah, you just get 2 swords with him and this little dumb little plate thing that makes no sense to me. You can rotate it if you want to match whatever thing, but then it just juts out over here, so it is formed to the back in a certain way. I would guess the one good saving grace about the figure. or maybe, I don't know, 2 good saving grace about the figure. Putting it in is kind of difficult too. You have to match it up to a certain degree, and even then it doesn't really want to, you know, go in all that well. Yeah, it doesn't really want to. Wait a minute. Okay, I guess I hit it wrong. I don't know how this works in the back anyway. I really don't care. This is a garbage figure and just horrible. This head is great. This figure is awful. Yeah, I wouldn't even say repaint it. I would say just melt it down into just nothing. You don't need it. It's trash. Movie Storm Shadow stands at about 6 inches tall. So here's Movie Storm Shadow next to the other Storm Shadows, Arctic and Classic, and I would go Classic if I were to get one Storm Shadow. It's the best figure, has amazing accessories, great paint, sculpt, everything about it is just perfect and chef's kiss. It's amazing. Arctic Storm Shadow is actually kind of growing on me. The gold is working out a little more than I thought it would, and the cream doesn't bother me as much as this guy. When you put them next to each other, this one is way better. So I would get a bunch of these for army building. This guy is some kind of leader of them, and this guy, you don't even get. Just let him rot on the shelves, please. Here's Movie Storm Shadow next to Movie Snake Eyes, and Movie Snake Eyes is actually a way better figure in comparison. Even though it has loose arm joints, I still find it to be a pretty good figure. It's alright as far as Snake Eyes goes, but this Storm Shadow is just trash and horrible. And also here's Jesse Heck Creative. We played Guess Who It Is again. Guess who won? Hello everyone, and thank you so much for watching so far. Make sure to click like, subscribe, share, and leave a comment. You can also click the bell icon for more creativity. Now let's get back to it. So here's Akiko, who was a new character in the movie. I don't think she's a part of the G.I. Joe canon until the film. So, welcome, Akiko. Played by Haruka Abe, I believe, in the movie. She did a good job. I remember her being a good character. I think I liked her more as a character than Snake Eyes, and I think I wish the movie was about her. Or maybe Tommy, even, regardless of the action figure's quality. But yeah, let's go over her figure. So, all she comes with are these little sword things, I guess. Let's go over them. They're just sticks with silver and black on them. That's kind of it. They do have these little sort of rivets in the top, which are actually pretty cool. They have some nice molding on the sticks as well, with the sword bits, I guess, on the bottom coming out. So I guess this is one big sword wrapped up in some kind of thing. It looks ceremonial, and I think it's pretty cool. They fit actually really well in her hands. So that's it for accessories. This is a very kind of bare bones figure, which is kind of a shame. You know, I wish I did a little more with it. But going on to the figure itself, it looks nice. She has that same kind of cream color as Storm Shadow did, but I think less so. And, you know, not just better. You know, she does it better, I guess. She has a little bit of silver for her hair, a little hairpin. It's a kind of gold, bronzish kind of thing. That's pretty neat. Getting some light on that. Yeah, it looks pretty nice. It looks really good. The paint's a little bit, you know, misapplied. I think in one area right over here, I could see some little shimmer of something right over there. But the sculpt is really nice. We have some nice pleating right over here, some more pleats over here, and some more pleating over here. It looks really good. You can see the sort of seam lines of the clothing. It looks really nice. The pants have a kind of like micro texture. That's really neat. Sculpt-wise, this is actually a really nice figure. They did all out on her, and it's great. Really good job. Wow, the shininess of the boots looks really cool. Looks amazing. Really neat. Very nice. Super cool. Wow, and its belt, you know, is really good. We have this little rubbery piece coming out, so maybe you can like pose it like in the wind or something, you know. That's awesome. Wow, really nice, you know, sculpt in this. The hair is really done well. The face is done really nicely. This is a very good figure. I'm very impressed and very surprised. I haven't really picked this figure back up until now, after a long time just putting it on the shelf, and this really surprises me. I might use it more in something. Heck, she can join the current G.I. Joe team outside the movie. So yeah, that's great. Some silver over here for like a zipper. You can even see the zipper, the zip little like pulley thing right here. And the zipper's kind of coming out a little bit. It's also zipped up right over here. That's nice. Why did they put so much attention in this figure? I don't get it. I'm not, don't get me wrong, I love it. It's just, why? I love to know why they put so much attention to this figure. It's great. Her high heels let her stand. Actually pretty okay, you know? You have to balance her, as with every action figure, but once you get her balanced, she's fine. Stands up really nicely. So now that we did a gush over the paint and skull, and silver right over here, that's really neat. I think right after reviewing Storm Shadow, this is a breath of fresh air, honestly. And maybe I have a little reviewer bias, you know, as far as that goes, by just, you know, it's like having the food you hate right next to the food you love. And yeah, it just works out really well. This is a really nice figure. The face sculpt is really good too, if I didn't mention that already. You know, we have eyeshadow, a little mole right over there, some blush on the other side. The lipstick is applied really well. The eyes are done really well. Slightly quizzical on the eyebrows, which is pretty nice. So yeah, let's go over that articulation. Also, the ears are hidden behind here. You know, I don't know, the ears are weird. But they're sculpted really nicely on all the figures. So I'll give them that. That's really good. Man, and the bun is really good too up here. That's really nice. And this is hidden by the black little hole over here, which means I believe that I'm missing something. I think I'm missing some kind of like back accessory she has I just never put on, or it's for a flight stand, which is weird because most Joes don't come with one. But I'm going to keep sojourning on. So it goes down here, up there, swivels all the way around. Nice rotation articulation, a little bit of pivot for some attitude. Up all the way around is not hindered by this. It's kind of rubbery, so it just slides around it. That's very nice. No swivel at the top. Swivel over here at the elbow with a joint that goes 90 degrees. That's a complaint of mine. Trigger finger right here. Trigger motion right over here for this, and swivel right over there. We also have chest swivel right over here. We do. I can't tell if we have, but we do have like a bicep kind of swivel, or at least a bisecting swivel. I'll call it that, hip swivel kind of thing. Swivels down there, swivels up here, and ball joint up here and down there. That's really nice. Pull down hips, goes out, pretty good, very nice. Goes up, swivels over here, and really nice knee. Good job on that knee. Ooh, even farther. Wow, that's great. Jeez, awesome. Swivel at the boot, yes, and then down and up and down and up and down and up, yes, and it's sort of a twist pivot. You know, most high heels for action figures do this, but I'm fine with it because the peg has to go down into the foot instead of out into the foot. And 2 peg holes in the bottom of the feet with all the info on the bottom. This is a breath of fresh air and such a good figure. I might just put her in my regular G.I. Joe line. You know, it's that good. We're going to have figures like that coming down the pipeline in the next review too. So yeah, Akiko is awesome. Pick her up. She's really good. I'm really surprised at how much I like her. She's actually really awesome. A lot of really nice details they didn't have to put into her as a cash-in for the movie, but they did. Hasbro went above and beyond to make her look like a great character, because I think she actually is a great character in the film. If I ever happen to watch it again, you know, yeah, she's great. Akiko stands at about 5 3/4 inches tall. Here's Akiko next to movie Storm Shadow and movie Snake Eyes, and she's the best of the three by a long shot. A lot of great detail put into her, and a lot of great sculpting and color work, and it just looks so nice in the end. Snake Eyes is second best so far. He's really good, yet he lacks in some articulation points, and his sword keeps falling off every time I try to touch him. And Snake Eyes is just, good. Whereas Storm Shadow is just, oh my god, just no, not even, ew, just get away from me, please. Also, here's Jesse Heck Creative. Wonderful job being one of the best action figures in the line. Accept my popcorn and a bow as a token of my appreciation. Overall, even though the Snake Eyes Origins movie was a disappointment, the figures are turning out not to be that bad. The Snake Eyes figure is pretty good, the Akiko figure blows me away, and the Storm Shadow figure is just a horrible dud. Yet, it's just like the movie, a mixed bag of moments. Some are good, some are bad, and we'll just have to take it as it is, at face value. Storm Shadow is a disappointment. He's just awful in every possible way. He's a rehash of everything we've seen before, and nothing really new is accomplished with him. He just looks terrible. That cream color is awful. The head sculpt is the only saving grace. It's a shame. And Akiko, on the other hand, is phenomenal. A great figure with some really nice articulation, brand new sculpt, great joint application, and it does a great job in making the figure seem brand new. It's a breath of fresh air, maybe even after compared with Storm Shadow, but still, it's a wonderful figure, amazing figure, and does a great job representing the line as G.I. Joe Classified. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more G.I. June on Jesse Heck Creative. Thank you so much for watching Jesse Heck Creative. Feel free to click like, subscribe, share, or leave a comment. You can also visit us at jesseheckcreative.com, where you'll find more reviews like this one. Thanks again for watching, and keep being creative. Stay tuned!